All right, welcome back. This is Intro to Basketball, Ball Handling Skills, Part 3. All right, and in this video, we're gonna play some dribbling, ball handling type games. And we're also gonna be looking at some new things, okay? Such as cutting and some different ways you can cross over. Instead of your basic crossover like that, there's some other ways you can cross over to outmaneuver and get by your opponent. All right, so first we'll start with some just some basic ball handling skills just to get us warmed up. So back and forth, okay, down low, okay, up high. So make sure you have some water. Make sure you have a ball with you, and then, like I said before, it doesn't need to be a basketball, soccer ball, okay, will even work, okay, or another bouncy ball, but it should be a larger ball, one that bounces, okay? So, once again, around the world, right, around the world here, going up top, okay, around the world, okay, gonna go here, go low, go around the pylon even, switch direction, okay? One of my favorite, crazy eights, okay? Figure eights, I should say, around the legs. Okay, now, I think we're warmed up. Remember, we're using our fingertips, our claws, okay? That's where we get the ball in motion. I'm gonna grab a basketball, just a little easier, a little bit more grip. Okay, so we're dribbling. Okay, head up, as always, dribble low, that's number 2. Okay, number 3, we use our claws, okay, our fingertips. And then the 4th thing, okay, have that arm guard up to protect it, okay, from defenders. And it's there for when you cross over to your other hand, still there. Okay, you see the pylon set up behind me? What I'm going to do, okay, just a little warm up, is play a round of dribble knockdown, or pylon knockdown I should say. Okay, last time in part 2 my time was 12 seconds. That was using my dominant hand only. So I'm going to see if I can beat that. You can see me over here. So I've got 8 pylons set up. Let's see if I can go. Alright, so same thing with you at home. Put any objects down. Instead of maybe knocking them over, you just touch them. Okay, see? And while you're doing that, obviously try to keep your head up, keep the ball in control, and you're using your fingertips and keeping low. Like so. Use your peripheral vision to touch that object. Alright, just like I talked about in part 2. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Stop!
The champ is here!
Alright, that was 11 seconds. So I beat my record by 1 second. Okay, I'm going to set it up again. As you can tell, if you were watching, okay, a bit of what I was doing there, I did actually a little bit, and I did a few different crossovers. Okay, think about it. You can post it on chat there. Okay, what the types of crossovers I did. One different type of crossover and what I did with the ball. So now, I'm going to use just my left hand as I knock it down. My non-dominant hand. Okay? Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 11 seconds. I'm hoping I'll beat my record of 17. Here we go.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Pylons are knocking the ball. Stop. Yeah, I fumbled the ball twice, lost control, hit a pylon actually, as you can see. So that cost me some time. Yeah, that was 21 seconds, so I didn't beat my record there. Anyway, Now we're warmed up. Pylon knockdown is a good one to get warmed up. I'm going to continue to try to break my record of now 11 seconds and 17 seconds. 11 seconds with my dominant hand and 17 seconds with my non-dominant hand. So right hand is dominant, left hand is non-dominant. Okay? That might be different for you. You might be left-handed and the left hand is your dominant hand. Not for me. All right, so what we're doing now, okay, is every time I come to a pylon that you see set up there, I'm going to do what is called a crossover, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a crossover. So a crossover is like this, when you cross the ball from one to the next. I'm going to show you 3 types of crossovers. That's the first, your basic crossover from right to left, left to right, right to left. These are crossovers right there. That's your basic. I'm going to show you 2 other ways you can cross over. Okay? So, every time I come to a pylon, I will do a crossover. So I'm going to run there, and I'm going to run back. Okay? So here we go. So set up a line, 4 or 5 objects. You can do the same at home. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Basic crossover, basic crossover, basic crossover. Okay, and now back. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting low. Behind the back crossover. Behind the back crossover. Behind the back crossover. And one more. Watch this. This is the hard one. Okay, it's the hard one between the legs, especially on carpet. Between the legs crossover. Between the legs. So any one that you can get used to, the better. So I'm going to do that one more time. Okay, 3 rounds. Here we go. I'll start over here. Run back. So first, basic. Second, or behind the back. And third will be between the legs. Here we go. Basic, basic, basic. Okay, running back. Now behind the back. Okay. Gotta really get low. Carpet is not ideal. And now between the legs. There. Okay, that should be a good workout. A lot of running, back and forth, back and forth. So you could do that, set that up at home. Now the last thing I'm going to do, and I'm just going to touch base on it for a bit, is a change in direction. When you are dribbling the ball, or even when you don't have the ball, you want to cut, okay, which is a sharp change in direction. To get open, or if you have the ball, to go around your opponent. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to switch it to 2 pylons. All right, spread them out a bit. So, you know what, no, 3 pylons will be fine. And every time I come to a pylon, I'm going to change directions and go back the other way. Here we go. Put some music on this time.
And I'm in everybody's present. I'm like the radio host. I am everybody's present. And I'm the one smoking that shit that everybody's smelling. So you ain't gotta guess it, that's him. Watch out. And I'm a champion. Overdose, slow, overdose, slow. Comatose, whoa. That's a knockout. The make me hop out, pull up, watch out. Watch out for a man. We'll show you what the shop about. And BC,
So that was a change of direction. Okay. So every time I came to a pylon, I would change direction and go back. Change direction and go back. So I'd be running up, then running back. Running up, then running back. You don't have to do that. Always going up and down, up and down. You can hit the pylon and go in a different direction. But as you can tell, I have some obstacles in my way, so I can't do that. But a change of direction, a cut, is anyway, where you're like this, and then you move. All right? And at that cut, you might even, okay, throw in a crossover at the same time, okay? That'll be for our next session, all right? Oh, All right? Take care. Okay, that is part 3, Introduction to Dribbling.